Alright, let's just get straight to the point. Are the pedals worth it? No. Not on dirt, maybe not even on paved oval, and absolutely are on road. That's at the $200 price point that they're at. That's the T-LCMs. They're a solid pedal. I feel like they're going to last me a long time. They're definitely better than the G29s, obviously. But what you gain out of them, I've only felt on road. Oval-wise, paved oval, haven't really felt much other than having a bit more throttle play where I can ease into it easier. And on the dirt side, I've lost speed because of it. Because the brake. In dirt racing, you need everything a bit looser, a bit quicker, and this brake pedal has completely taken my ability to drag a brake, and yeah, it's really screwed up my dirt driving. And it's not, I just need more time on it. It's just extremely difficult to do a pressure sensitive brake when it was more of just a physical distance brake on the G29, being able to drag that brake on corner entry and set the car up how you need. So, steering wheel. Again, with dirt, you shouldn't be running very high force feedback, like nothing over 5. Because the steering on a dirt car is loose. You gotta be quick. You're gonna be doing a lot of back and forth. So, is a more powerful wheel going to help you? No, because you're not even using the power. And with this, it's very notchy, with no force feedback even engaged. You can feel each notch click over and over and over. That's not a big deal, but it's worse than what the G29 was, with that feeling. And you're not going to gain anything from this wheel on dirt. And really, for $650 for the base and the steering wheel, that's just an absolutely terrible value if you're only a dirt racer. Stick with G29 on sale for $250. Yeah, this thing might last 10 years easy, and that's where the value is. But if you're looking for something that you feel is going to make you quicker, make you consistent, dirt racing, you don't need that. You don't need a wheel for that. That's all up on you. As for paved oval, the throttle allows you the more feel gain, better corner exits. The brake pedal, I still have a bit of an issue on entry, but I'm getting used to it. But it's not like I'm gaining an advantage from where I was on a G29. Steering wheel, I still, at this price value, $650, absolutely not worth it. The only difference I feel is I can feel the seams on some tracks, and that's not doing anything for me speed-wise. Feeling loose, feeling anything like that, it's all the same as G29 in my brain. Road-wise, the pedals are 100% worth it at $200. Absolutely, the brake pedal has taken away so much braking distance, and I am so much better on the brakes. For the wheel, I feel like I do have more control and more feedback and can run a higher force feedback with the wheel not kicking me around. But I don't believe $650 is the right price for this. I wouldn't pay more than $400 for the whole package, the wheel and base together. That's just me. That's where I value the money, and I don't think it's worth more than that. If you've got the money, cool. If you race in all three things, you know, is this worth it? Not at $650, but it has its advantages. It's a heavier, solid, not plastic, cheaply built device, and that's where it's got, you know, a little advantage over the G29. The G29 itself is very kicky, notchy in a larger way. This doesn't really notch when force feedback's on. It only does it when it's off. You can feel that, and you feel that a lot more in the dirt cars because you're running less force feedback and trying to move it quicker. So it's not a big deal. It's not affecting anything. But if you're thinking that a new product is going to make you better, the only thing that's going to make you better is the pedals. A steering wheel, not going to do that. And the pedals are only on paved. Dirt-wise, I wish I could just take all the force off of this brake every time that I get in dirt. But I'm not going to start adjusting things over and over just because I switch around and don't plan on what I'm doing. So I don't think the value's there if you're only a dirt racer, if you're only an oval racer. This whole experience has made me question if a direct drive is even worth it. Just because all that's going to do is make this smoother. And this thing is really smooth. I would say it's 90% there. But that smoothness isn't really doing much for you compared to a G29. And I know a lot of people will argue this, but the pedals are the biggest thing. That brake pedal is massively huge on road racing. And the throttle pedal is massively huge on oval racing, allowing you to ease up into the throttle off the corner. But most people, and even I, have an issue doing that in race. So it's not like the pedal's magically going to make you do that. You still have to get your brain to do it. But if you're a dirt racer and all you do is dirt racing, don't even worry about having a cheaper entry-level system. Not going to make a difference. If you're a road racer, yeah, upgrading stuff might help you. That's just my opinion. Only ran G25, 27, 29s, and now the TSXW and the T-LCMs. So, as a package, $850 for all of these, because I bought them separately and not as a package. I think maybe there's $750 or $780, all three together. It's not worth that price point when you can get a G29 on sale every 6 months for $200. But this could easily last 10 years. I've had enough time on this to know that there's no hidden, oh, I just need to adapt to this. It is what it is. Dirt racing, I just need looser equipment that's easy to, manage with the brake. The throttle's slightly better on dirt than the G29, but yeah, that value's not there. And like I've said, the wheel and the steering wheel together, the wheelbase and the steering wheel together, maybe $400, $450 if you can find it on sale, would be worth it just for something that's going to last a while. And even I don't even know if these do last that long. We'll find out. The pedals, I love them now for road racing. I don't hate them on oval, and I absolutely despise them when I dirt race. So, you know, take that for what you will, but upgrading equipment is not as big of a deal on the oval side as it is with road. And I think that's where a lot of confusion happens, is a majority of people are road racers in Twitch, on YouTube, and then a lot of them are sponsored by random people, random companies that are selling this stuff. And, you know, I know a lot of pro guys that have had big dollar pedals and they just stay with their G29s because it's doing the exact same thing that I'm saying. I'm not saying the G29's great. What I'm saying is doubling the price of something is not going to double the value it's going to give you. And that's where we're at with this, is this is twice as much or more than a G29 set. It didn't bring that value to me, other than on road and braking. Braking on road, I found value, but as little road racing as I do, that value isn't, you know, isn't huge. It doesn't, you know, justify doubling the price. So, just my random thoughts, not really scripted out. I hope that helps people understand a bit what to think going into this, but the value is not there unless these things last for 10 years. And, yeah, I gotta figure out how to get fast again on dirt with this brake pedal. So, hope that helps you understand and kind of decide where you want to go with it. If you're doing any road racing, yeah, upgrade. Get into some smoother force feedback. But, more force on dirt, not worth it. Smoother on oval, maybe, but not at the price point. And then road racing, I can just feel a lot better now. So, yeah, I hope that helps you make your decision in the future. And if you have these, let me know what you think. And anyone that says, oh, you need to be using iRacing force feedback, the add-on, no, I'll just delete your comment, because adding a bunch of fake forces to a wheel that you can't actually feel through a steering wheel in real life over top of what iRacing is built for, that's not doing anything other than adding another gate for this information to go through, and you're faking stuff that, you know, they want the seat of the pants feel. Unless you have the seat of the pants feel, feeling it through a wheel is not the same. So I don't understand the whole push for that stuff. I'm going based off of stock settings in iRacing with their stock force feedback. Don't buy into the hype of IR force feedback. It's another thing that you're going to have to tweak and deal with, and that's the point of iRacing, is you don't have to do that. Change the force feedback strength and go. So yeah, nothing to gain out of that crap other than adding more forces that you absolutely can't feel in real life through a steering wheel. So, alright,